So I received this parcel today, and it is a brand new release from a brand called Direnzo. Now I hadn't actually heard much about them until recently, until I saw this model. I'd heard good things and decided that I absolutely loved the design and wanted to order one for myself. So that's exactly what I've done. So this video will be essentially me unboxing it and just giving some first impressions. But yeah, let's crack on. So here it is in all its glory. So taking out the packaging here, put that to one side, and that is what we are left with: some bubble wrap with a nice big box inside. Now let's unravel it, and this is what we are left with. Now, I do actually quite like the Direnzo branding. I think it's quite. I think their whole design philosophy and their style of designing is very, I guess modern but vintage. And certainly with this design, I think it covers. I mean, it's called the Universo for a reason, and it kind of encapsulates the sort of vintage style with the modern design as well. So how do we get into this thing? That is the next question. Okie doke. So there it is. This is what you get from ordering a Direnzo. So what do you get? You get a little microfiber cloth, which is always handy to have. Some information of the specs there. Now I'll put the specs on the screen at some point in the video anyway, but yeah, there they are. So I mean, the diameter is the sizing of the whole watch is very vintage in itself, with the diameter being obviously 37.5 millimeters and the lug-to-lug of 45. So I think a lot of people will find it small, but then at the same time, I think it will suit more wrists than you might think. And from the videos that I've already seen of the watch, I think it kind of looks good on any wrist, and I think that was the philosophy when calling it the Universo. The idea was that it could fit on most wrists. So without further ado, let's crack on. Let's get into it. Let's get into the actual watch itself. And there you go. Even a personalised little postcard, and I love receiving stuff like this. It makes, and this is why I like microbrands so much. Is that it kind of it's more of a relationship there between the customer and the owner, which I think is fantastic. I had the same sort of thing when I bought a Formex Essence as well, and this is again just something that I personally am really quite fond of when it comes to buying watches. So let's get into the actual watch itself then, shall we? So it comes in this nice little travel pouch that obviously can be used for, I think it's like 3 watches. So it's come nice and tied up. So let's unravel this really quickly. I'm really quite excited to open this. So this is what it comes in. This is what you get. In the middle we have, what is this? Some extra links. Lovely. Okay, can't go wrong with that. I mean, I haven't requested a certain size, and my wrist, as you can see, is pretty small, so I'll probably have to remove a few more. But there's that, so you get the extra links, and then here is the warranty card, and there you go. There you have it. So there's the model number and the date that I obviously have the warranty. So yeah, 2-year warranty, which is always nice. And then let's, last but not least, get into the bit that we're all really interested in. And there you have it. and I think that purple is just quite incredible. And you can see under the light the way it shifts with the light, and that is, I mean, I know it was going to be nice, but that is quite something. So let's take it out then. Let's get that dial open on full display. So yeah, there you have it. That is the Direnzo DRZ-07, and as you can see, it just plays with the light absolutely beautifully. And I was kind of stuck between colours. I wasn't sure whether to go for this or the green. Also, really caught my eye. In the end, it just had to be this one because it is, as you can see, absolutely stunning. And I am extremely pleased with this so far. So, yeah, wow. So my wrist is about 6¼ to 6½ inches, and as you can see, I think it wears absolutely phenomenally. But I don't think it actually kind of wears larger than I maybe anticipated. I think it would almost, and I mean, this is what the whole Universo name is about, really, that it fits any wrist, and I don't think it would look too small or out of place on a wrist smaller than mine. Um, I mean, yeah, it just is. I mean, of course, I've not sized it yet. I've just taken off the plastic, but I mean, looking at it without the plastic on, it really is lovely. I mean, yeah, it's fantastic. And the bracelet, I mean, yes, I've not sized it yet, but it's kind of it's a Jubilee style bracelet, and I've not actually worn one of these ever. I don't think. Um, but yeah, ridiculously comfy so far, and I'm sure that when I get it nice and sized up, it'll be even better. But yeah, it really is just, it's the color for me. The color's absolutely phenomenal. There is no ghost position despite this not having a date, which is again another bonus. And yeah, I mean that crown feels absolutely lovely. But yeah, once again, this, I mean, just the way that that dial plays with the light, and of course you've got the sort of curved minute track on the outside, and again, like with the sizing, the just whole design philosophy of Direnzo is looking at their previous models that I haven't actually had hands on with, but it looks kind of it looks like I guess a piece from a lot of or a few of their previous models, that they've sort of thrown together to make one absolutely timeless piece in terms of the sizing. It's vintage, it's modern, but it's also got that Direnzo design philosophy written all over it, which is just, I mean, to me, this thing is perfect. And I know, looking at it deeper, so from the reviews that I've watched, of course, people do have their own little gripes, but as a sort of a piece from a genuine customer that has bought this thing, I mean, first impressions is, yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal, and I couldn't be more pleased. But obviously, we shall see what it's like to live with. Make sure that thing's nice and tight, lovely jubbly. And yeah, I mean, that is the sort of side profile. And of course, the case is going to be a little bit of a fingerprint magnet because it's mostly polished. But again, just first impression and unboxing, an absolutely phenomenal watch, and I very much look forward to wearing this on a sort of a daily basis. And of course, thank you for watching. I will include the link to buy this watch down in the description below. I do believe they're out of stock in some colours, but I think most of them are still in stock. So yeah, if you want to go pick one of these up, then by all means go and have a look yourself and decide which colours for you, because they do have some funky colours. They've got a an orange, which I think is completely out of stock, and the green maybe is out of stock as well. But I think other than that, they've got a blue, a black, a grey, obviously this purple one, and an aventurine one, which is Direnzo's first aventurine model ever. And they're all still in stock. So if you want to go pick yourself one up, then absolutely you will not be disappointed. But yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.